again, only they're really out in force today. You can't see any places in between these clouds. Now you know about these clouds, right? These were the clouds that we saw all summer. Spring, fall, well, mostly summer. They're the clouds that went puffily along on their way. And they've all come back to have a reunion. And they have this month-long, season-long celebration. Anyway, so it's snowing again today. It's very flat in this area. Got to keep my eyes open for a birch tree. And let's see, what can I tell you about things today? Well, I went to town because my son missed the bus. I think the bus driver came early. Anyway, so I drove into town, and then meanwhile on the way I picked up the flyers. And I read the flyers, and I haven't been doing that lately. I used to do it all the time. It's really good to read the flyers because you have all these different stores, and one store might have really good prices on something you need, and you can stock up on it. You know, like for instance, when pasta sauce is on for 79 or 89 cents a container instead of $1.50 or $2 or whatever it is. You know, that's the time to buy several cases. Don't just buy 3 or 4, but buy a whole bunch. And if you shop that way all the time, where you're buying, when toilet paper's on sale for really cheap, you buy a whole bunch of that. When whatever it is that you usually buy, if you buy the one that's on sale, a lot of it, and then don't buy the ones that are not on sale, you'll find that over time everything comes on sale, and so that you're actually spending less money on your groceries. If you're buying, you know, eat what's on sale as well. You know, if this happens to be when cauliflower is $2.99, but broccoli is $79, well, you don't decide, you know, well, this is the week that we're going to have cauliflower, and so we're having cauliflower anyway. Your menu should reflect the prices in the stores, not the other way around. Boy, the water's pretty high here. Beautiful lake. Somebody just came around a curve, and I was pulling out from a store, and I was coming down to the intersection. Somebody was talking on the phone, and he was in this big 2-ton pickup truck, or maybe it was an SUV. Anyway, it was a huge thing. And he came around right into my lane, like he wasn't even trying to make his lane. And he was talking away on the phone. They've illegalized using the phone when you're driving. Look at this bridge. Isn't that interesting? Very interesting. Well, Obama came to Canada yesterday, into Ottawa, and I hear there's a talk show on now, and the Canadians love Obama. Canadians think Obama is wonderful. I don't want to hear from the other side that's going to tell me how, watch out because it's not like it's supposed to be, whatever. I grew up in the South, and I like the idea of caring for people. Anyway, so he came yesterday, and people were so glad to see him. He stopped in the market. He got out of the limousine, and he bought some peaches or something, not peaches, some fruit from somebody who was selling it in the market. It's a big Bywood market downtown in Ottawa, near Parliament. And I guess there were all kinds of security, helicopters and snipers and 12 police cars, and somebody was saying it's going to cost the city of Ottawa $1 billion for the security. That's a lot of money. Is that the way it is whenever the president travels all over the world, that whatever country he goes to, they foot the bill for security? Look at this beautiful lake. I don't know about these things. Anyway, he was very well liked. The radio stations were all excited he was coming, and people wanted to see him. People wanted to, you know, line up and cheer. But of course they closed the main roads and all the side roads, and roads that had nothing to do with it. They closed the airport. Everything was shut down hours before and after he came and left. Right in rush hour, you know, he caught his flight in the afternoon, I guess, and I think he was only here for 6 hours. But, of course, it tangled up traffic incredibly. We have an airport parkway that goes straight to the airport, but it's now become a road that everybody uses to get here, to get to and from work. But it was all shut down. Such a beautiful day. I love it when it snows. Snow is wonderful. Canadians complain about the weather a lot. They do. They don't like winter. I guess that's understandable. They get a little too much of it. But I like winter.